name is Michael. We're here today from Empire City Water Sports. We're here to do an instructional video on safety and operational controls of a personal watercraft. I'm going to go over 5 safety items you guys are going to be equipped with while you're out there riding around on your personal watercraft. First one is going to be a personal flotation device, or known as a life vest. Okay? Life vest should be snug fitting and comfortable. Should not be loose in any way. So please put on the right size vest. Make sure it's buckled down nice and tight. This is perfect. See how it's not riding up? Now if the vest was riding up like this, we would have a problem in the water. Right? So life vest should be snug fitting and comfortable. Next item of importance is going to be a safety lanyard. For those of you that don't know what a safety lanyard is, it's this item right here. There's a metal clasp on one end, there's a U-shaped plastic piece on the other. The metal clasp goes on the lower left-hand side. It attaches on the left-hand side of the handlebars, but we'll refer back to this in the next 2 minutes. That covers the first 2 safety items. I'm going to go over the next 3, which are all United States Coast Guard regulated items. All vessels are required to have by law, regardless of new or not, a fire extinguisher. It's located in the front hatch. Fire extinguisher can be used by pulling this out and going underneath the plastic compartment if necessary. The other 2 items in regards to the Coast Guard are located in this hatch under the handlebars. You pull down and lift up at the same time. You'll have in here an orange distress flag. That's if you're riding around by yourself and you get stuck. You're supposed to wave it around. Help other boaters know that something's wrong. Last item of importance is going to be a safety whistle. Now in any emergency, if you're out there by yourself or you're riding with a bunch of guys, something's wrong, guys or girls. Something's wrong, take the whistle and blow into it. It's very loud, somebody will hear it and come to your attention. Take care of whatever's wrong. That concludes the 5 items in regards to safety on the personal watercraft. Next thing to go over is the controls of the personal watercraft. Now we make our way to the handlebars. Simple enough for steering. Left goes left, right goes right. You have 2 modules on the handlebars. You have ignition right here on your left hand side, and your throttle or accelerator, or more known as a gas pedal, on your right side. Your throttle should always be consistent. Try not to fluctuate like this out there on the water because it'll make your ride rather unpleasant. Now on the ignition side, there's going to be 3 parts to ignition. Green button up here for start. Notice how it doesn't do anything as I'm pressing it now. Then there's going to be a red button back here for stop. Stop shuts the engine off, start turns the engine on. Third item of importance is going to be the black button-like object where you insert the safety lanyard. Take the U-shaped part of the safety lanyard, slide it underneath the button, and it's going to snap firmly in place. Put it in place, the machine runs. Riding around having a good time. You fall off, it comes with you. The machine will shut off in the water, you can swim to it, reboard, and it will not drift away from you. So this acts as your kill switch. Very useful out there. Now jet skis operate under a propulsion system. That's just another way of saying you need to apply gas when steering. So let's say we're out there and a boat's coming at us. We need to get out of its way. We're just sitting there. We turn the ball left. You're not going to go left. You're just going to drift. You need to get in that left direction as quickly as possible. So apply a little bit of throttle and steer at the same time. You'll end up going left or right for that matter. Now, one thing to mention about this propulsion system that's very, very important is the fact that jet skis do not have a brake lever. There's no brake pedal in the footwells. How they work is a little different. Now, you're going to be out there driving around, hopefully passing the 5-mile-an-hour mark. Once you do, the front of the jet ski will pop up in the water. This will be about 12 inches out of the water to 18 inches. The rear deck of the jet ski. Now, the jet ski was designed to be operated this way. It'll reduce your splash, you'll gain stability, and you'll gain comfort. Now, when out there playing around and we want to stop, what we're going to do is we're going to let go of the accelerator. Just let go of it. The jet ski will level out as it is here on the floating dock. The effect of it leveling out will cause you to stop in anywhere from 2 to 25 feet, depending on how fast you're traveling. So let's say we're out there blasting around doing 55 miles an hour. What's going to happen is you let go of that throttle, you got 25 feet before you come to a dead stop. Now let's say we're doing 20 miles an hour, nice comfortable speed. you let go of that throttle. Give or take 5 feet before you're dead stopped in the water. So I think you guys will understand the concept once we get out there. Now, very important, whenever you're going to steer or turn, make any movement at all to the sides, just turn and look. It'll help avoid a collision. Collisions are the #1 reason people get hurt on personal watercraft. Now, don't rely on the mirrors when you're out there. Pretend you're driving your car, you're shooting at an intersection. Look both ways before turning. Same goes in the water. Now, the next thing I'm about to say is very, very, very important. I can't stress it enough. We need to keep a distance of 25 feet apart from each other when we're out there. Now, please, I'm going to repeat it again. We need to keep 25 feet apart from each other when we're out there. This is for safety, so that nobody gets into a collision. Now, 25 feet will be the distance from where we are now all the way to that wooden pole flying behind the American flag. Now, I'll reference this again in person right before we set out on the water. But keep that distance apart. It'll save you a lot of money because you won't be in a collision. I won't have to charge you for your repairs. Next thing to mention in regards to jet skis is avoid large ships in their wakes. When you're out there and there's a large commercial liner, stay away from it. When you're out there and there's a small fishing boat, just avoid fishing boats. Ships make wakes, and jumping the wakes of large ships, small ships, the wakes of anything is illegal. So just avoid going around ships, alright? You need all riders to keep 200 feet away from any beach they may see. This is for safety. The lifeguard will radio NYPD if you get closer than 200 feet, because you could potentially put somebody's life in danger by getting too close and hitting somebody who's swimming right below the water that just pops up. The other thing to mention that's very important is when we're out there, we need to keep us 100 feet away from all shorelines. The reason for this is that this guy's fishing out there. Now, they're not doing anything wrong, they're fishing, but a lot of times they're not paying attention. They'll throw that fishing line out and you'll just ride by, boom, right into that line. We don't want anybody to get lacerated by a fishing line around their neck, arm, or, get badly hurt by a hook. So just avoid staying 100 feet away from the shoreline. Avoid rocky areas as well. Rocky areas are dangerous because if you hit a rock on the machine, you'll likely end up flying over the handlebars and you can get badly hurt. We don't want to see anybody get hurt like that. We don't want the machine to get damaged. So please avoid rocky areas as well. Now, when we're going in and out of the marina through the center channel right here, we're not going to apply any throttle, accelerator, or gas. What you're going to do is let the machine idle. The machine will idle at a speed of 1 or 2 miles an hour. And at that speed, you'll have enough power to get out of the marina. And once you pass the buoy that says no wake zone, you're free to open up the accelerator as fast as you may walk. So just avoid doing it beforehand. And when entering and exiting the marina, center between the broken pier on the left and the cinder block wall on the right. Try not to get too close to that cinder block wall or too close to that pier. Directly in the center is how you want to enter and exit for safety precautions. Now, the other thing to mention is when we're out there, if you fall off a jet ski, I report the jet ski is never from the sides. Always report from the rear. The purpose of that is that the jet ski will not flip over. In the rear, you're going to grab the grab bar behind the seat. You're going to pull yourself on the rear deck. Once you're on the rear deck, you make your way back to the handlebars. Now, once you're on the handlebars, you're going to attach your safety lanyard. It snaps in place, you start it back up, enjoy the rest of your ride. Alright? Thank you guys. If you have any questions after this video is over, please feel free to ask. And have a good day.